With Christmas Day just around the corner, it's time to start thinking about what you're going to have for your dinner. I'm going to show you that it's possible to make a fully loaded dinner to feed 5 to 6 people for under 20 quid. Don't feel under any pressure to spend a shit ton of money on turkey. Have whatever meat you like. I've gone with chicken. So I've added all these veggies and herbs onto a roasting tray to make a base for the gravy, covering salt, pepper and oil. Get the chicken on top, more salt and pepper. Into a bowl I've got butter, garlic, rosemary, thyme and a squeeze of lemon juice. Massage this all over the chicken, inside and out. Lemon wedge and rosemary up its crack. Then into the oven for an hour and 50 minutes set at 180. Full bag of potatoes. Peel and cut them up into chunks. 2 pots, one for the mash and one for the roasties. Cold salted water and bring one of them up to a boil. When the spuds are fork tender, drain them off, let them cool. Sunflower oil onto a baking tray. Into them for 15 minutes, come up to temperature. Salt and pepper on the spuds, then get them into that hot oil, into them for half an hour. You got a little bit of time on your hands now to prep up all of the veggies. And just look at the absolute state of this chicken. Get it onto a plate to rest. I've taken the wings off and chuck them into the tray. Cover the chicken in foil and set aside. Into a bowl, add the carrots and parsnips and cover in honey and salt. Make sure they're all nicely coated in the honey. Onto a tray and into them for 35 minutes. Pigs in blankets and stuffing into the oven at this point as well. Everything in the oven should be finished around the same time. Roasting tray onto the hob and cover in flour. Give it all a good stir. I've had a couple of slices of cooked bacon and a litre of chicken stock. Let this bubble away and reduce now for about half an hour. It's going to be some of the nicest gravy you've ever had. Then into a bowl I've had slightly crushed garlic cloves, rosemary, thyme and oil. Give it a mix. Flip the roast potatoes. Cover them in the herbs. Back into the oven for half an hour. We're making good progress now. Gravy's bubbling away. Get the second pot of spuds on to boil. Then into a separate pan I've added chopped up bacon. Get it nice and crispy, then set aside. Add the Brussels sprouts. Cook until tender in all that bacon fat. Return the bacon. Give it all a good toss. Drain the potatoes for mash. And this is what everything's going to look like fresh out the oven. Last things to cook are the Yorkies and red cabbage onto boil. For the mash, loads of salt and black pepper, butter and horseradish. And mash until nice and smooth. It's all about just bringing everything together now. My kitchen is like the size of a cupboard, so if I can do it, anyone can have a crack at it. Sieve off the gravy, and just look at this for an absolute spread for 19 quid. I honestly feel like I've died and fucked off to heaven. And there you have it. Bon appetit.